Okay, so I didn't update the title. Today is day 13. Let's update the title. Set title day 13. Upload AWS. So we go with a single goal today instead of 3 and just push for it. I just have 2 hours. SES email templates. Boom. Okay, we got the title updated. Let's start to take a look. So we got an example test email here. That's not what I want to look at, but I have a script, yeah, that was started working on upload templates. That's the one. Let's check. Got some epic music to try to have more energy today than normal. Should help, get a little bit high. And what we're gonna do here, I start to check what we've done before. Right, we named that we added some into package.json. Soon we can remove stuff from package.json, specifically the AGS template, JavaScript template. We won't need it anymore because I'll be using the AWS templates, so the SES email templates, which are based on a handlebar, which is fine. And then the next little bit is also don't need node mailer because I can send email directly. However, let's stay focused. The objective for now is upload. So upload means like sync, means upload the first time, upload and create the first time and update the second time when a template name already exists. So we're gonna create a branch which is outside the screen. I'm gonna push it in. Git checkout -b. The name would be upload SS templates. Boom. Got some more space to use there. Okay. So right now, let's have a look at what changed yesterday. Okay, I said that please do not format the handlebars template, even though it would be handy for HTML. It was keep on messing my text message, which was here, putting all on one line. Now I think about maybe there is a setting to avoid putting all on one line, and maybe I can put back the formatting in that case. Keep new lines or something like that. Let's try to ask the AI. Boop, new. So we're gonna say so hold on, I'm using prettier. That's in the prettier ignore. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Let's check the prettier. See, pretty simple. So where is this configured? Because that's format on save, so it's a VS Code setting, potentially independent from the format command. So that is in here, settings JSON. Yeah. Okay, that's where I disabled format on save. Right, and here it says use the plugin. I don't know what it means, ESBN but I think it means yeah, there you go. Oh, it's the name of a person. Okay. It's just like okay, it's just like a package name to make sure it's unique, something like that. Okay, so it's the name of the first commit or original author. I see. So here we have some settings. Operator document selector require config single quote trailing comma. Okay. Is there a question would be in chat, don't make any changes to my file, don't mess them up. Also, I noticed the AI has a tendency of changing much more than maybe the single line of code that is needed. It mess up a lot of other stuff. I don't want that. This is one change, one line of code of change potentially. Is there a setting for let's go prettier that I can add in the VS Code setting, VS Code /settings JSON, so that new lines are preserved when formatting HTML, potentially always. Don't know if to say when formatting HTML or always, especially, let's say, especially when formatting HTML. Do go ahead and tell me. That in the screen. I will help you. Good. I will help you. Good. You already said that. Okay. Well, that's not quite the same. White space sensitivity. CSS. That's the one. But look, +7 -2. Why? Because it said I have to update the white space sensitivity to CSS. But then there is another one, prose. I think that's maybe the only one I want. Alright, you see, this is all non-related settings. Maybe desirable, but not my question. We got prettier parse wrap. Let's try that one only. Good. So now, what other object? We got never. Let's start with never. Prose wrap. No? What? Prose wrap. Okay, prose is like a paragraph of text, I suppose. So let's get an example for. Let's close some stuff. Right, let's keep open these settings, and I open my template, the text template. Right, at the moment, the prettier is not touching this template, so I can save it all the time I want. My God, I closed it, and nothing will happen to it. Okay, that's great, But now I need to double click it so it stays open. Okay, good. Now I'm going to remove this. Is a JSON element. Comment is supported? Looks like it is, even though normally it shouldn't, but probably VS Code has some extension. That's good. Now it should mess up on save. Yeah, well, I did. That's good, because I want to see first the problem before fixing it. Now I go to say always. What's the difference from preserve and always? Okay, probably is the same thing. Always means always wrap, yeah? Preserve is the opposite. And what was the other value? Hold on, Prose wrap. Always, never preserve. Always wrap prose if it exceeds the print width. Yes? Never unwrap each block of prose in one line. Do nothing. Unwrap. So, okay, let's say preserve is the most conservative. Do nothing. Let's see. Boom! That's not. Don't say. Let's try to reopen just in case. Do nothing is not working for what I intended, and so maybe it's not the right setting. Oh shoot. Okay, Control Z works. Nah. Never? No. And it would also. So this setting has no significance for what I'm trying to do. Let's try this one. Well, I can read all the theory, but I think it's better to try them out, see what they do. The only problem I have is with it is are these settings applied immediately? The changes will take effect on the next time you format the files on save. If you format on save on save, which you do. Yes, I do. I kind of regret it now. So it looks like they have immediate effect according to that, which might not be true. Like saying I have backspace, you know. Let's do this. Format on save, false. And let's see if that took effect. It did not. It did not. I changed editor.format on save to false. For yes, stop it, please stop it. Oh, yeah, that's bad. For HTML, and then I tried to save text.hps, which is handled by, should be treated like HTML, but is something to no, it's not. I hit my question back. That was these settings. Yeah, it's just different set. So now I can save without problem. Okay. The only thing is I can't format. Or if I do npm, you know what? We have also this change. Which is here. looks good, but alright, so what I'll do is let's start to commit this and maybe be happy that for month save is not applied for handlebar. And for HTML I changed that too, you know, yeah. I think I can put it back to 2 because that was not relevant. Okay. Let's go do the thing. So settings, how did we change? With the handlebar and white space sensitivity. Okay, use. That's right. So let's close AI tab. We can edit. Good. We're gonna commit before we start the new work. You know, 20 minutes just to suppose. Get in the situation and starting, which is okay. It's okay, it's normal, totally normal. Packages. Ooh. It looks like a blank code formatting, white space change. So let's do a git Python B. There you go. That's much more manageable change. So these are only the comma change and the indentation, okay, which doesn't matter. And then here I have the script upload templates that in the future, let's just go for today, will allow me to upload templates to SES, AWS Simple Email Service. So I'm happy with that. Add. We do not look. Oh, we haven't tracked packages and package logic. That was a mistake. But let's see what is in packages and just to make sure. Oh, OTSX went there. No, I don't want it there. We'll have an error. I will delete. I will add the TSX as a dev dependency inside functions. So I remove package.json and also package log.json. Very good. So I go to functions and I grab for TSX in the package.json. I think it's not there. Well, it's there only in the command, but not as a dependency. So npm add the dev dependency. npm add dev. Save dev, yeah. npm install. Yeah, npm install. Come on. tsx save dev. Okay, good, we got that. So now we the default package JSON, obviously there is tsx. We can add it already again together with package log.json. Great. Then we deleted the templates in AJS format because now we have them in handlebar format. That's okay. Add CRC templates, waiting list. Should add both the deleted and not. Yep. One is nicely renamed, another is new file because enough changes, doesn't matter. Yep. Then we can check script. Script is a script to upload the template. It's not in a good shape now, but yeah, there is an example to create a template, hard code it, and an example to delete a template. We're gonna take care of it, but now we just record the starting point because we want to make sure that we can check future changes. Let's check dsconfig. That looks like formatting. migrate to 4 spaces. Force consistency case in file names to base URL path. Yeah, that for this import, they are more, I don't know how they are called, but you can import them in the same way from wherever. And that's just formatting. Okay, happy with that. And finally, test emails. Yes, I'm not sure what I did. Oh, alright, there is just some example code, like a scrap file. Right. Maybe it shouldn't be there, but the idea is that is a test email will eventually be deleted, so it's okay to keep example code there, and just after we'll take care of it. Okay, ready to commit. So the goal of today is upload AWS SES email templates, work in progress, and let's push. I have another alias that does that. Okay, and now we got a branch. No PR for now, because still have to do some work. Right, the first thing I want to do is go back to check the other templates, change all those extensions. We decided to go with HBS, so that they are empty, and maybe I will put some text just so if we need to try, we can try. Unsubscribe email, subject for unsubscribe email, fine. Text, unsubscribe text, just some text. HTML, let's say CSML. Okay, let's do this rename. I can just click. No, click. Don't click. No. I thought I could just don't click, but it doesn't really work. I could enter. Enter. Okay. There you go. Press enter. HBS. Enter. HBS. Enter. HBS. Excellent. Same for tester. Write a tester email HTML. Good. Tester email subject. Very good. And the tester email text. Now we go. Enter. Yep. HBS. Enter. HBS. Enter. HBS. Fantastic. So now only thing I've done is using HBS templates for email. Commit, because it's a lot of changes that just distract us, they are not important. Using handlebars templates for email. Push. Excellent. Now we can upload all of these folders. The script will be interesting. Oh, I had a file that wasn't saved. So now, there you go. Too bad. I got this fix. Commit and push. Okay. Good. So how do we proceed? We have this function or this script that is supposed to upload templates, and now I have example function, create a template, hard-coded, example function, delete a template by name with a name hard-coded. So nothing much. They delete everything. First thing I want to do is find all the templates that I have. So basically, I want a list of the files in this folder. If I know the files on these folders, I know the templates, because these folder names will be the same as the templates names. There is no reason to change. You will have introduced some mapping or increased complexity. So, boom, stop. Let's try this with a prompt as a comment, not that. And the prompt will be list files in yes. Okay, this glob, where does it come from? The glob package, but it's not important. It's a Node.js module, blah blah blah. Do I really need that? Do I really need a module? Isn't it a listing of files, basic stuff? Yeah. Alright. Is the best approach to list files in a folder to use the glob package, or is there something already available built-in that doesn't require a package? Let's see. Otherwise we go for that. We just do our homework. Yeah, I know. That's what I wanted, FS. Okay. You don't need pair matching. No, we don't. Yep. That would be maybe a little bit simpler, but we don't need to install anything. Right, let's go to the top. This is already the top. Okay, we go add this import. Right, we add this import. Then we create a function called list files. I put it here. And this is all fine and dandy, but the preferred TypeScript syntax, isn't it this one? Const list files equal async. Oh, I know, declare I'm gonna use. I know. Let's see what this is doing, yeah? With file types true. That is not what I want, by the way. I want the opposite. And actually, I probably don't need to even filter them, but just in case, maybe there is a dot file. Let's consider only folders. Yeah. Let's test that. So list files wants a folder. then it will be interesting to see relative to what. So that is not, template files is not accurate. I also need the name separate. So I think here this path join maybe not a good idea. Anyway, you know, let's execute it first, then we'll figure out the rest. So list files, because the first thing to see is does it work? Does it get the correct relative path? I'm not sure. So where we run it from, by the way? So functions, we are in function, we have to run it from here. npm run, well, upload templates. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it ran the script, could not find the directory because we're already inside functions. So let's remove that. Try one more time. Okay. Now we don't have any output. Let's do a console log, whatever. It's temporary. And now we have the three names. However, I want to call it template names because, remove this stupid comment. The reason why I call it template names because I just want the name. I will add the folder later, so probably I will put in a variable. But anyway, this map is not needed. Ooh. Ah, wait. This map is doing something. It's getting the file name. So we go file.name. Right. Okay, that's good. And if we want to append the folder, that's what we have to do later. So now we got only the names. All right, looks good to me. Looks good to me. Okay, let's think what we need to go forward. We kind of need a data structure like this, the create event and player request as name here, which we got. But then, come on, this comment. And then I have subject text and HTML. We have to read it from file. Pattern on use. Okay, we'll need it later. So I think I can outsource the whole thing to something that will create my template request. And I'm sure I could do them one by one, or I can do them as an array. There is a memory implication. Won't have a lot of templates, but maybe just to be cautious, I could do them one by one. So that means we get the template names. I could do a for loop or a map. However, if I do a map, then it will return the whole array anyway. So you know what? I think I will do them all together. If we have some scaling problems when we have 1000 emails, that's when I will tackle it, but now we don't need additional complexity. So what I really want, I'm designing right now, right? Well, how good will it be if I had a function that would return me and stop it, AI stop it, brainless. If I had a function that returned me a list of that's a little bit of a problem, because we have create email template request, and we have another request which is the update request. Let's see how it looks like. And when we create those, we don't know if we need an update or create email request. Maybe we have to create a new object. Oh man, it looks the same to me. What's going on? Hold on. No, that was copied by the AI. I don't have the type. First I have to import the type. Okay. Okay. Horror shock. The requests are exactly the same. Why don't we have a same object then? Maybe there is some. Let's have a look. We have update email template request. There is template name and template content, which is optional. Also, template name is optional. Okay, maybe it's for creating it. Then we have the create email template request, which is a totally different interface. But it has the same structure. Annoying. Okay, so that means I have to change my original idea that was to build this object. Either I build both of them, but it seems not smart, or just get the names. And then from the names, the first thing I want to know is, do they exist or not? So I have a get template something. Yeah, that sounds quite good. Get email template command. Which how it works. So let's do a for loop. There will be an if. Whoa, you don't build the client in the loop. Let's dump. Let's build the client outside the loop. Let's see what he wrote. Obviously that we don't need it anymore. Hold on, yes. Can we go in line? No. Send a command. That's how it works. Yeah. Alright, so this thing is checking in a very baroque way if a template exists or not. So we create a function for that. Let's see to keep this code simple. So it says what I'm doing here is create the client. Then I get a list of templates. I loop on the list of templates, and here is the question is, does it exist already or not? The answer is does not for all of them right now. Let's run just first before we do changes, see if it works. And it looks like it doesn't. Wait a second, I'm asking the question, does it exist? Instead it throws an exception. Maybe it's not the best way to do that. Let's go to Gemini. I'm resizing the window to fit inside more or less. Okay, so the question would be, new chat, using AWS SDK for JS v3, I think that's the latest. How do I check? How do I check if an SES template already exists? Already exists? By name, I don't know where to put by name. Oh, I misspelled. Anyway, if it exists by name, get template command. And it goes, I have to catch the exception. I don't like that. Is there a way to check without catching the exception? Yeah, then there is a real error. No, yeah. Oh, but okay. And then there is the real exception, which we maybe want to restore no connectivity, for example. Okay. But what I really want is a simple function that, unless it fails, it will tell me does the template exist or not. So if, come on, stop it. I want stop it. I want to say if, come on, stop suggesting dumb stuff. Maybe I should remove. Sometimes useful this suggestion, but I should say what I want is a function returns a boolean, also exceptions. We are in exceptional circumstance, and tell me, does the template exist? Template exists by name. We update the request later, one step at a time, man. Okay. However, if we are using a function approach, we also need to pass the client. Okay. Do we have to put does template exist? No, let's keep it simple. Alright, let's go here. Const template exists equal async. Gonna say client and template name. Yes, yeah, we do want an await. Thanks for that. That's a good suggestion. Save us some headaches. There you go. And that's a string, yes, I know. And we return a boolean or a future boolean. Sometimes I don't program TypeScript, so let's see. Promise boolean. Yeah. I used Dart lately. So SES client. Okay, let's make it compile. Do we need an arrow function as well? Okay. The only thing to fix is the type of the SES client. Ooh, it's not specified here. Oh, that's not the same client. There you go. That must be that. So that will return a promise of SES2 v2 client. So in here we can say we want that. Yeah, well, good job. And that means we need to import it. Excellent. We just want to check if template exists or not. A print. Let's do that for now. Yeah, I could have printed the boolean, but you know, I'm already naive, so just to not undo stuff that we need later. Alright, so here yeah, there is kind of not correct code suggested here, because there are two types of errors. So let's get this code instead. Put it here. Yeah, update this code. Oh, come on, it's so difficult. Okay, to just select something. Okay, not found exception, where does it come from? Yep, from there. Get email template command is not the one I'm using yet. Okay, probably is using the previous version. But let's clarify that before we go. What's the difference between no. Get template command and get email template command? Which one is the latest version? And if it's not the case, we'll clarify. Yep. Come on, you give me syntax of 2010 instead of 2019. Okay. Man, check the reverse documentation on. Can you update your code? Okay, let's double check what I wrote first myself. Getting a send. That's in the try catch. Wait a second, how many times I have to type already exists or does not exist? That is not needed. That is not needed. Okay. Just to throw about the program. Okay, we got some big problem there. And that's unreachable. Review that. correct client, correct command, correct parameter. Asynchronous. Why do I want to remove that? Okay. Yep. So now let's try. We have this function that just checks this simple thing. Does the template exist or not? And for each one of the three, should say does not exist because we didn't create any yet. And after, maybe we put a break so we create only the first one, and then we can see some exist and not, just to make sure. But in the meantime, first let's run the script as is. See that it doesn't crash anymore. Hopefully. You never know. Template test does not exist, and so on. Nothing exists. That's good. And now the important thing is we have simple code here, as simple as it can be. Now, let's tackle this case, does not exist, because that's when we have to create. So, create template will need the SES client, which we don't want to create every single time. So it passes an argument, and we're gonna say, yeah, hold on. Yeah, exactly. The SES client and the template name. And this was there for reference purposes. And if it doesn't work, it's okay to crash. Okay, obviously we have to rename that. Here, if it does not exist, that's what we want to call it. And then we want to update this function to use more modern syntax. Yeah, why is it collapsed? Right. And I'm okay to use hard-coded subject, body, and text for now. Just want to see, does it work? What we want to see here in the response is probably too much stuff. What else is there? What is this object? Oh. Create email template command output. Gosh. Which obviously you need to import. Wait, I lost, we're here, yeah. Right, if you have a type, can you infer a little bit more? It's just this. I'm confused. Let's go to see. Empty. So what? Let's do this for now. So we create a template. Yeah, let's create on the first one so we can play a bit before getting all of them. Right. It worked. It gives a status code 200. Yeah. When it does not work, it will throw exception, isn't it? No. I know it doesn't because I checked. I check. Let's remove this. Template created successful. Yeah, if it goes here. Let's no need for a response. It was just an exception, I think. That's the design. Good. Now, obviously, we forget about that. Let's update this function too before we go on. Yeah. Cool. We want a companion update template function, which is basically the same as this one. What is name update template? Has the same parameters as an update email template request. Leave it hard-coded for now. That is same. Okay. And it's an update email template command. Which says cannot find name. No, I did not. Which we need to import. So updated successfully. Okay, looks good. Let's read it again line by line. Template request, update template request, name, the quantities are coded for now, and then it goes update template command, send console log. Okay, good. 1 hour to get to here. Okay, let's remove this import. Okay. Now I call it. Excellent. So now we try to execute it, and it should say updated. Yeah, stop. I will take care of that later. Okay. Go. Just look at the first template. It's already created. And now it's updated. I'm thinking maybe for testing purposes, I also want the option to delete templates. Maybe based on the names in this folder other than but you know, let's stay focused on the main goal. Yeah, that's nice to have. So we got that. Leave it there for now. Now, what's missing is reading this damn fast. these files. So I want a function that creates a template content object, which is called email template content, given the file name. And maybe the path, the path could be declared on top. Yeah, it's a constant template path. That's good. So we don't need to pass around a constant. So going back here, I want something that creates an email template content object given the template name. Let's write that function. There. Because when we check the existence of the name, no, that's not what I want to do at all. I want to read them from file system, not from. Let's import that and maybe rename the function. Let's see. It's a function that okay, let's go in template from FS file system to be absolutely clear what the heck it does. Alright, yeah, that is a good suggestion. How do we do that? Maybe you don't need because it's already defined here, yeah. So if I add whatever, yeah, it's flagged because it's type. Yeah, okay, good. We don't need anything else. Yeah, the only thing it was almost good, but I called them HPS now. Did you miss that? But it's good, yeah. The fact that UTF-8 is repeated every single time, not great, not great. Let's create another constant. Well, it's lowercase there. Maybe it doesn't matter, but why do you make it uppercase now? Yep. Come on. Well, since I just two, but not the third. That's weird. Anyway, that is good. Let's try it. So in the create. It's good that it gets simpler, the method. Yeah, await is there. Yeah. It even gets simpler and more concise, the method instead. Yep. Happy with that. Test. Let's have a look at the path again. Yeah. Good. I could do a promise all, but it's like absolutely overkill here. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. You don't even need this to be fast. It's a one-off. Updated successfully. Right? No big feedback there. We should see one template because we put a break. If I will log in. There you go. Test the first template that was updated. From the interface here, you see only the name, so that's not a big help, but okay. We have to suppose it worked. This update template request is now redundant. We already implemented that. I can't believe it. I'm still thinking about this delete template, but that I want to, let's update it. If I want to have some sort of switch in this file, or create a new file, it will be for deleting templates. Is delete is what? Oh, come on, mate. Okay. Yeah, return, that's fine. Just delete. I need templates. Maybe. Oh, okay. Let's move the client here first. pass the client, and remove the client. Okay. Yeah, AI is good for that. Very simple tasks. Right now. Ooh. My battery iPad needs some juice. Okay. Now charge. Okay. Okay, what I was doing. Right, the only thing to do here is to kind of loop. We're already looping here. So maybe better to say delete template and pass the template name. And means remove the return, move this in the loop, stop it, and add another else. So no, not like this. Yeah, we don't need to nest an else if block. You fool. Yeah, it looks good. So if it's delete mode, it will do only one of these three operations. Just delete for each template. If it's in delete mode, it will delete all of them. Ah. This will also delete templates that don't exist, causing perhaps an exception. We're gonna see that. So there you go. That's delete template, and we pass the template name as a string, which I already took. Yeah, and they will probably fail. Because when they don't exist, so probably we need to add a check, which we already have. So we probably have to swap the order. Let it fail first. It's okay to fail. And now it won't fail. Update it because obviously we don't have the D flag. With the D flag, we will not fail. It will. Where's the -d flag supposed to be? That doesn't seem to work. Yeah, console log. Right. That's because we have an ender action here for the package JSON. Dunque, SRC collapse a few things so we can find things easier. Packages. No, FND. Boo. Oh, maybe it's not a bad idea. Right, because upload template -d. What does it mean? Yeah. Then script name should it rename as well. Now it's doing two things. Could it be called manage templates? No. Enter. Manage. Okay, so now we have a command. It's called delete templates. No flag. I like it. I like it. And it deletes the template successfully the first time. Oh yeah, let's remove this output. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, I thought let's pass through the flag, but actually maybe this solution is cleaner. And now it fails. Is that an exception? Yes, it is. Yeah, we don't want that. So now we already have a check if template exists. Either we put this check also in the delete, or we check twice delete mode because we swap the first and second if. We already check if a template exists. So basically this. Let's see how it looks. If a template does exist, now what we do with the template, in both cases we have to check them delete mode because we also don't want to create templates if we are deleting, if they don't exist. So maybe this is getting out of hand, too complicated. I know how to do it. I think the best thing to do is to split it. It's very, very simple. If delete mode, delete templates. Template names. Of course it will be async. Update templates, I'm not sure about the name, but maybe it's correct, yeah? But, oh, come on. Let me think slowly. Yeah, we want the client, for sure. Yeah, there will be a repeated check template exists, but repeated code is okay, especially one line. It's better repeated code than complexity. And else, put templates. Update okay, templates okay. Yeah, put is like HTML, HTTP. Va bene, it's okay with update okay, this perhaps clearer. And this is our update or create function. Oh, so we have, I like it. We don't need this anymore. We have a very clean main method. For some reason, no, that's not one. I prefer to move that above. No specific region. Maybe this is near to the check. Alright, let's create the first function. Delete templates. Yeah, it won't be as simple as that, but that's a start. And then we have, alright. Update OK templates. Yeah, that looks good. So the only thing we have to do is, before we delete, check if it exists. Oh, I'm happy. That's kind of the goal there, but we have to try it first. Delete. No output, that's not great. Hold on. Okay. Do we have the whole loop? Yeah, no break, yeah. And here do we have a load loop? No break. Okay, that's fine. Let's delete. Okay. Then we go create. Wait a second. So if does not exist output here, delete. Does it output anything down there? Yeah, it does. It's kind of a bit of a mismatch where things are logged, one inside, one outside. But I think it's okay. Right, so let's try to update templates. That should result in 3 templates being created. That's not the name. Upload templates. That should result in 3 templates being created. That's good. If I run it again, should be 3 templates updated. That's good. If I run delete, it should result, which is delete templates, should result in 3 templates being deleted. And if I run it again, should result in 3 templates ignored. That's it, it's done. So let's finish this on a high note by uploading them, checking here. We should have the 3 names for the first time. Okay. Created, yeah, no update date. That is not great. Someone was a bit lazy creating this screen on AWS. Closing some tabs, never a bad idea. Close some old tabs. Okay. So, time to review and commit. That is a goal. Upload the AWS SES email template. Done. Not difficult. Let's check. Why did we change that? Oh, I added the return type. Okay, that's a good change. Okay. Oh, deleted it because we rename it. Why is that C script is untracked? Because we deleted the only file was there, yeah? It results as a new file because we changed too much. Oh yeah, that's fine. Commit and push. Let's get this PR. Let's use uppercase. What? That is outrageous, is it? This is the fucking package lock. That is outrageous, man. Handlebar, HTML white space sensitivity. By the way, kind of curious now. $222 MB for a simple function. That is ridiculous. I thought Java had big packages. Okay, it will be rechecked, but that's the whole npm over there. What the heck is that? Why do we need 222 MB? We can slim it down later because I can remove a few packages, but I don't know if it will change much. Right, we want case insensitive diff w equal 1. Okay, so let's have a look. Settings JSON, okay, handlebars. This one that we added looks good, no visible change. We have the new commands, upload template, which is kind of default. Maybe we should have another flag -new and do nothing for missing flag. Maybe. In that case, upload is the default action. Then we add the TSX to execute the script on the fly. We have this that we will take care of it later when we try to use the SES template. Can stay there for now. We'll tackle just after. And then we have this manage template function. We check delete mode. If we add an update mode, could check is it update mode. Otherwise, print some help. I think it's better just in case someone runs by hand. So it's like more clearer, more clear. I guess you say clearer. So what we need to do, an update mode. Calm down. So if it's delete and not update, so we're basically checking don't put the two flags as so. And if it's update mode and not delete mode, because we can just accept one at a time. Otherwise, yeah. But it would be better to say what they are. Please specify -d to delete templates. Let's go upload, and actually here we got a better name. Alright. We have a better name instead of update. Okay, that's what it does. It uploads them, no matter if it's new or not. So do we have a rename here? Refactor does not have a rename. Is it under another menu then? Rename. So instead of update okay and templates, better name is upload templates. So we'll do the right thing. Create or update, but we will upload them. That's good. I like when that happens. Function does one thing, and now we have a single name. Yep. Let's play with this. Yeah, okay, we have to do that update, but just let's play with this script by hand just to see if that works. So without, oh, yeah, that works only inside there. Okay, fine. So let's call upload templates without flags. Yep. Let's try with 2 flags. Maybe we should say either then, because now I still complain. Yes, I could do both. Well, actually, you know, it's not a bad idea to do both. First you delete and then you update. Why not? Why prevent that? It also simplifies the code even, and it's kind of natural. Ah, but I lose the else thing. I know, but I can write a different if say it's neither. I say if not update mode and is not delete mode. Okay, so what mode is it? Well, if you want to delete, we go ahead and delete. If you want to update, we go ahead and update. If you want to do both, good, you can. So I don't need to say either anymore. I can say and or to be clearer. So now what this does anymore, I don't remember. Oh, we are doing both now. Okay, fine. Let's test that. Delete and then create. Fantastic. And then we try without. Wrong flag, we're not testing that. It's fine. It's not. It's just a dev tool, a dev script, local, not to be released. So yep, seems to all work. So we do upload again. Manage upload, manage delete. I'm very happy with that. Get some coffee. So there was a small change. And we changed the name as well. Okay, you commit push. No need to sweat about it. Done. Go back to review. Let's start over. Right, so package lock 511 changes, so where are the other 11,000? Package JSON. Let's expand that so we can be a little bit better. Right. Is it more or less on the screen? Yeah. Package JSON. Yeah, looks good. TSX. As example function, we'll get to it later, as we said. This is the new manage template function, or better, the evolution of the previous one, but this is practically all new. Which builds a client, gets a list of templates on the local system, has an update and delete mode. The only case is well, if there's some template I want to delete and it's not there, it's not in the list, well, I will just create a folder there if I really want. But yeah, it's okay, I don't have that problem. So let's only solve the problem that we have, not the problem that we might have in the future. Yeah, that will solve in the future. Yeah, makes sense. So delete templates. Looks good with all the await stuff. Yeah, of course you could use promise hold, do that thing in parallel, but we don't need that. We don't need that. Create template. Update. Delete. Read from such system has been easy too. check if the remote template exists and list the files in the folder without additional packages. Great. Where the 11,000 lines change? Here I added the return type. White space only changes, that's great. Nothing big, just mess up with the templates a little bit. Move on, nothing to see here. Let's see HTML, we'll have to improve it later. Okay, so these are still the templates. Some mystery, where are the 11,000 lines? Where are those? Is there still 11,000 line of white space? For remove that? Yeah. Freaking hell. I don't even want to see. Let's commit. Oh, merge, I meant. Squash and merge. There. Delete branch. Now, go back here, check out main, and next, pull. Branch. Delete the old branch, and now we have only main. And, double check. Also here.
Saints Resolve is now following.
Oh, and thanks for following. Saints Resolve. Let's see here. Strange, I don't see. Oh yeah, I see now. Upload size template. Okay, that's that. So the next thing to do, I have to upload. I have to change the goal now because the goal has been reached. So the new goal will be. That's done. I should look at that to do. Look into session. Well, we looked into that was a bit generic because I didn't know if we needed them or not. Definitely done. Let's say the task, new task is yeah, this one. Remove JS templates and use SES templates. So let's say update the goal there. And say use AWS CSML templates. So now we uploaded them. It's the time to make use of them instead of AJS, which are the JavaScript templates. So I have a Firebase function somewhere. Let's start from this test email, which has an example of sending an email using a template. The template's name I have here, and the only one is actually filled is this waiting list. So let's change this name according to waiting list first to do a test. And this is a Google Cloud function, okay? So we'll have to try the local server, which I did briefly last time, but okay. And then there is the template variables, the match. So this does not match, and I will leave it like that on purpose to see the error first. This is just creating the send email request. Okay. So basically is equivalent to this send email request, but we have more things there. So how to compare? From email address is there, destination to addresses is there, content, instead of having the simple content, we have the template content. Let's remove these comments. Account. Template name, the name of your template. Yes, thanks. Kind of obvious. But then, so that matches this. But then we need this. My configuration from AWS, which I actually call like that. No, I messed up. Try again. My configuration. Test type. Okay, that is. Yeah, these tags are not needed now. But I'll leave it one. I don't know how to use it now, but it will be like. Hold on. In the actual interested email, I have a mode domain. Let's use a domain. Just to remember, I have to put these tags in. Now I have only budget pilots net, but you know, we're building some future proofing. Hold on, I'm changing the wrong one here. But it's okay to change both, so do that. We copy this tags thing down there. Yes, the I is suggesting the same thing, but let's copy and paste. Let's make this a modern syntax that doesn't need a sync. It's not an example anymore. Now it's an actual thing. Coffee. I'm working well. Okay. Pat my back. Info goes to Steve. Hard coded. That's fine for now. We get in a template. We will fail because the variable don't match. Let's call the function. Instead of all this thing, what about the char set? No, wait. I don't know. We lost the char set. Anyway, let's go on first. We can remove all this stuff and just call build send email request. There you go, so much nicer. Now command send email command. I don't like parameters calling request. More natural. Info. That's a response. Okay. What's REST? Where is REST coming from? What? Yeah, logger is better, yeah. Okay for that, but where is REST coming from? Oh. Okay, it's the response over the HTTP. Okay, we are sending a 200. I understand. Yeah, I thought it looked like confusing. Maybe response. That's the response of their web service, and that's our response, my response. We're not looking at the request from HTML. We are getting request and response and sending request and responses. That's a bit confusing. Okay. So now, if I look at the package JSON, I have a way to run the server locally, because in the past few sessions I was deploying every time. It takes time, it's annoying, and there is a better way. I knew there was a better way, but I didn't look into it, which is to just start the server. That's all I had one. Serve. Yeah. npm run serve. And maybe it should be watch for the build, but that is pretty good already. Yeah. Okay. So good. So now we can run a function. How? By calling something on HTTPS, or HTTP in this case locally. How do I call a function? It's not on 4000 is the interface. On 5001 instead there is a function emulator. All the rest is off. Nice. It's okay. And we'll use the remote services for the stuff that is not on, which is fine. So I need to use not the secret service, secret manager. It's still a service, so I could call it secret service. And the function name, I don't know if I need another prefix, but it's called test email. So we'll type that test email. And it looks like I already called it before, so it should be correct. Not found. Not correct, mate. Okay, mate. Actually, it is written here. There is also the project name and the zone, how you call it, the area, the geographical location, even though it's running on localhost. Just because so you can test maybe deployments different regions. Okay, that's fine. So this time it should work. Okay. And it did not work just because I don't have the permission. But the function did work, and that's great. So now I can deploy and redeploy my function almost immediately instead of waiting 3, 4 minutes, 5 minutes every time. I'll keep that. And maybe add that into the README. Maybe, just maybe. This README is like unordered. Let's have a look to keep it like Firebase and tools. Okay. Region, okay. Iowa. This is not true anymore. Just remove it. Yeah, all good. Maybe here. Maybe even first, because is it true that install is the first thing you do? I'm using to, yeah, I was using two hashes. But then, well, I keep on, the project is for me, not for many people, so, okay. Firebase function, that was good. I just went away, yeah. Ah. That was packages npm run serve. I think I can use only one if I got something in line. Yeah. So just need the URL, not anything else. Let's keep it simple. I know what that means. So. Oh, these are the functions. We can call them this way. Oh, it changed to minus. Okay. Yeah, going back to the original problem. We have to add this new permission. IAM users activity must be this one. Check this policy. Edit. Send templated email. Create, update, get email template, list email templates, delete email template. Using all of them. Edit is here, but save is here. Next. And save changes. Right, so we don't need to redeploy because that was a permission error. Don't know if it takes time to propagate, but we can try immediately and see what happens. Oh, that's bad. Because they didn't complain about the property missing and the wrong property set. Didn't expect that. Now check my email, see if I got it. Ah, hold on. Maybe I didn't get it. So maybe it did not work. Oh, in fact, hold on. I just logged the response. Yeah, I could look into the logs, but... And this is a test, so it's okay to not have proper errors checkings. I could go look at the logs, but get rid of the logs and just output the response here. And probably it will say You screwed up, mate. Ah, hold on. Now we did some changes. I don't think that this auto reloads. And, you know, no harm calling again. It does not. So maybe there's an option to auto reload. But no big deal. Ooh. What's Firebase? Yep. Ooh, what's going on? npm runs don't know, I haven't closed the terminal. npm run serve. Boo 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 boo. Still runs. Oh, that's not. I'm gonna have Come on, mate. Can you die, please? Yep. Let's see if that was in. Oh no, it's still there. Don't know what's the proper way to exit there. That is the next step. Okay, that's only my grep. Boom, nothing. So now that is not running. We'll see next time how to properly shut it down. npm run serve does the build. Does the clean after the build? Not sure about that, but oh, so it does return a success, even though it should not. But there is another catch, another thing we are doing, which is logging template rendering errors. So maybe the sending is successful, but then it will generate a template rendering error, which is then it's will be in Firebase, Firecloud functions log for main event. So there we should have maybe a failure. Okay, so where is the latest one? So I think this is just the log that it says, yeah, we called the function. So when you call the function, I save in Firestore. So we'll have an event for each send. Unfortunately, we have a lot. Oh, okay, you got a rendering failure. Good. Good. It is difficult to manage though, because when we send an email, we have no feedback. We have feedback only later. Anyway, let's read this message. Rendering failure. It's because I didn't send the variable. I sent the wrong variable, and document ID is not present in the rendering. And I also use an additional attribute. That's probably not an error. Right, let's do one by one. So the first thing is this test email. When you create a request, in the template data, we need the document ID. And my test is okay. Anything. Now I have one extra. Look at that. Yep, it updated the functions. That is good. That is cool. Immediately. What I'm gonna do now is delete this collection because otherwise it's difficult to find. I don't know which is the latest of this. Oh yes, I could sort them because I have timestamp, I think, but yep. But we don't need it. We just doing some local development, so we took the easy route. Delete it. Gone. So now we fire this once more. This request ID should change, and we should get some event, potentially success or rendering failures. I don't know if it's strict. It says, you know, you get me a new extra variable I don't need and give an error, but I suspect it will be lenient and say I got all the variables I need. I don't care if you give me an extra one. Alright, you have to reload this page. Now we got two events. One is sent and the other is delivered. Oh no, rendering failure. Okay. We do have a rendering failure. Again. Let's expand this a bit to read, and it's probably the extra variable. Oh. Let me expand this so it's easier to read. Okay, so let's keep all of that. Oh, it's the same error. Document ID, camel case like that. Yep, that should be okay. How do I stop that? If I hit Ctrl C like before, I just I did something else, something strange. Anyway, let's try to rerun. Okay, and let's delete the old events. And let's run it now that we know a function update. Let's put this near. Rerun. Yeah, I got an email. Ah, I got the email /test. Okay. That's the email. Okay, we'll have to make it more beautiful than this, but that's big because it's using the template. I don't have any code. I'm not using the code from local. Okay. So let's check the events. So putting extra variables doesn't result in a failure, it looks like. We remove the extra variable anyway, but I want to check the events. There. Got 2 events. Oh no, hold on. It should be auto update, but just do not. We have a send event, and we have a delivery event. No render failure. Okay. And now I'm saving all the events in this collection, but that's not what I would do eventually. This is like a debugging collection. What I will do is update flags on here saying, I just sent you an email on that date. Maybe I will give a good name to this timestamp, not call it timestamp, but call it, the first time you. What happens if someone is interested and now I say I'm interested again, I create a second record, these are things to be told about. And I think I would do, that's a bug. Join the waiting listing again. Ooh. Why? So annoying. 500. Join the waiting list again. 500. Oh. Yeah, remove the email thing permission. I think this will resolve on its own just by deploying, because I updated the function. I didn't deploy for a while. So I think let's create a branch. Then let's go deploy. Deploy, I think it's called. If it's not, it would fail. It's fine. Yeah, I'm in the wrong folder. It's not because of that. Deploy. And it's okay, and it will take some time, and then we can try it again. However, anyway, this code will have to be changed, because now, I'm going to cloud storage to read the templates. I don't need to do that anymore, because the templates are on SES. I don't need to use NodeMailer. I don't need to use AJS templates. First request will stay as is, going back. Save subscription is okay. Send email is the one I will change. This read email template is not needed anymore. In the meantime, it's updating. You know what, I will just wait for this, and all the time I have for today is also over. So it will be a problem next time. The goal is there. So I have to update Interest TTS to use the templates. Okay, we got an upload successful. So let's try again if that was solved by just updating the function. No, it's not. Yeah, so I don't know why it's using a send row email, because that was the version 1. Am I using the wrong client or what? No, I'm not using the wrong client, because it's created in the SES. Let's see where we go. Okay, the client. Here. Build SES client, which, come on, is using the version 2, correct. Then what's going on? An old mailer is using the old syntax. It's okay. We're gonna get rid of node mailer anyway, so I'm not adding that permission. This is an easy change, but I'm kind of you know what? I have to completely overhaul this function. So I'm kind of paralyzed. I think the easiest way to do is create a function called sendEmail2 for now, then we'll rename it to sendEmail once finished and delete the other one. So that's easier to change in that way. So I can see, keep tab of what I'm changing. So reading the templates, remove this space, good. Let's do it now. I really don't have time, but it's okay. A few more minutes. There, I have an example. Yes, it's a good idea to get the sendEmail request separately instead of inline. So let's, come on, stop it. Yes, as client will have to create it. Explain a little bit here. What's going on? Let's start to create. Come on, stop it. Let's start to create the SES client. Come on, stop it. SES client equal await. Okay, that we'll have to do for sure. No, stop it. Now we have this. We need to import a sendEmail request. I'm just checking. I know using twice SES v2. It looks like it's not. Good. So, all right. What's the to? Email. Email comes from a parameter to email. Yes, okay, that was a good suggestion, but I'm already typing myself. Oh yeah, so yeah, those parameters are good. Same as. Oh yes, also the document ID. Template name mode is good. Recipient name has to go. I was there just for test. Let's remove it here too. I even thought we'd delete this file eventually. It's difficult to stop, I really have to go. I'm so near. Okay, so This looks all good. Perhaps I will add a new tag. Actually, I want a new tag, the mode. So I know what template originated the email. So it's another pair of braces. Copy this. And it says mode. Mode. Document ID, I have it. I don't need to say test. I can just use the actual document ID. Come on, let me select the text. Okay. That's it, that looks good, but we'll verify again. Let's call it. This is not asynchronous. Okay, let's accept everything. We create a send email request and just now we're just comparing again. The from is hard-coded, that's fine. We go to email, subject, it comes from the template. Use the my configuration and the tags. And then send and does some output. Yep, so that's my send email too. So now, you know what? Send email 2 becomes send email. Oh, it's called send mail. Send email. So let's get rid of that. So we don't need that. Ooh, nice. Code gets shorter. We don't need that. Ooh, capitalization has to be. Nice. We don't need Firebase. Bucket. We don't need non-mailer. And we don't need AJS. How cool is that? Yeah, that is still relevant and good. Alright, only the brave delete all this code. It's in Git anyway, so no shame in deleting code. Actually, badge of honor for honor, no H for deleting code. Do you pronounce H or no with an honor? Honor. It's silent. Honor. Okay, yeah, I suspected that. That means I can go to the packages and delete AJS, delete non-mailer, the types and the actual non-mailer. Yeah, it was twice there, yeah. And it should have been only there, but anyway, now gone. And I can delete cloud storage. I read again everything. Not sure these dependencies, but right. npm install. What do you do after you update? npm install. Yeah, you HS. It was 222 megabytes. Now it's 220. Okay, small win. Not that big. So now I'm gonna deploy directly because to check the permission, or do npm, where I am, functions, npm run serve. They will do the local Firestore, Firebase emulator for functions. Okay, so that means I can test it. No, I cannot, because I have to also start the website, don't I? So front end, where I am, web, npm run dev. But you know what? I'm pointing to the remote one, and I don't have a good setup yet here. You know what? I think let's go. I do see the source code there. When let's look for HTTPS. There is more than I expected, isn't it? Fonts, we don't care. Oh wait, so what happened when I click on is the JavaScript external? You know what, forget it. I'm gonna just go back here, do a deployment for now. Because I want to stop. And you know what? That's the goal. Use AWS SES to send email templates and remove not mailer, remove AJS and use SES template. That's a single task. Upload templates to cloud storage. Yeah, I mean, we didn't do it, but I did it to AWS SES, which is equivalent, so we can mark that as closed rather than done. But it doesn't really matter because I know even this is just a small list of stuff to do. Yeah, we've done that. Soon we can test. Clean that. We have to go. Oh, I like this music, this stupid epic music. It's dumb music, but no worse, and it keeps you like motivated. I mean, so I don't know what's said to it, but it doesn't disturb me with words, and it keeps me more awake. I think that's the way to go. Maybe sometime I will stop it if I really need, absolute silence. Okay, I can do that. But otherwise I will keep it going. Come on, mate. You've done 2 functions, just do the third one. I could have specified to run deploy only 1 function, but this is the last thing we do. I think we create a PR as well, merge it, start over tomorrow, clean. 2 hours a day on average, not much, but progress. It's better 2 hours a day than no hours a day. It's progress. In July I can do 4 or 5. I hope maybe even more. Let's see. Come on, Google. And I know I shouldn't do this, but now we'll have to do more changes to the local website to be able to call the local function with some kind of switch, and it's just too much for now. I think to test the function locally, I will have to create some kind of curl request or something, or use some extension for this VS Code. Something to look into. Not now. So we got a new function deployed. Let's test it. Woof. Correct. Great success. And I got the message. The email came through. Yeah, I already deleted, unfortunately. I see. Being. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the new mail. And it has the actual document ID. Alright, that's the same mail with the actual document ID there in clear. I think I maybe will write only unsubscribe instead of full link, but these are details that we also have to improve the email. So good. Let's commit. Just commit and push because I'm gonna review the diff on GitHub instead. Do the PR. Tell me that it's not big, please. What's this capitalization, mate? The actual message to send interested emails, and then as detail, remove the AJS templates, removed also not mailer and Google storage packages. So good. Okay, PR. Okay, that's small. Alright, now we have the URLs. Remove that, obsolete. This is good. That's a new interested function. It was easy to update. I wanted to stop short of that, but I'm happy I pushed a little bit forward. This is hard code, it is just a test, and thank you for next time I can delete it. But now leave it there. Merge. Boom. Oh, end of the stream because I don't have any more time, but we come back. Oh, thanks for joining. Sorry, I have to rush now, but I will be back tomorrow. I don't have a schedule yet, but it will be around the same time. Okay, cheers, bye bye.